Here's what you missed on Phathead and Cande in the morning. Weekdays 6 to 10 a.m. on My Country 96.1.
My Country 96.1, Phathead, Cande, Roth, Cande out. Feeling a little under the weather. I apologize if I sound stuffed. I am. So trying to get through it. We'll be fine. I'm fine. I'm not playing the world's smallest violin and looking for sympathy. But I hate when I sound all stuffy. So I do apologize for that. Reminder, this Friday at noon, Ticketmaster.com for Salute to Heroes with Cody Johnson and friends. What a show that's going to be. Presented by Westbury Jeep. It's Friday, September 22nd, on sale this Friday at noon. And we are 2 weeks away from today. A free show at Catholic Health Amphitheater at Bald Hill. Jackson Dean headlining. A great REO Speedwagon tribute band going to play with our Big Hits station, and a dance act to open the show from our party station. And DJ Deuce is going to spin. It's a free show. We want you to come on down, enjoy, check out the amphitheater. There will be food and drink for sale. No ticket needed. Walk on in, sit or stand wherever you want. This is 2 weeks from today, May 2nd, with Jackson Dean, first full headlining set on Long Island. Excited about that. It is $10 per carload. That's it. So pack your whole family into the car, $10 to park, then no ticket necessary for the show. Going to be a lot of fun. Before we get to national days and good news, big news, I've been teasing this during the morning. A big hamburger chain is changing the way they do their biggest burger. McDonald's has announced they're changing the way they make the Big Mac. Here's what they're going to do, and then I will comment. We'll see how it goes. I might comment as I discuss every little change they're making, but let's have at it. They made a big announcement that they are going to change the way they do their Big Mac, and here's all the details. The Big Mac is getting more Big Mac sauce because they don't think there's enough on it, and they're going to make it more like a messy pub burger than a run-of-the-mill drive-through thing. Oh, you mean you're going to put the proper amount of sauce on your burger finally, so people don't have to ask for and pay for more sauce. Gotcha. Okay, the buns are changing as well. They will be softer than before. Oh, you mean rather than some of the harder, stale ones that sometimes come out with my burger. Okay, good. They're changing their buns too. This one's fun. Big announcement from McDonald's. The cheese will be meltier. Now remember, I'm not sitting here ripping them. They took it upon themselves to make a big PR announcement that they're changing the Big Mac. Their cheese will be meltier. Yeah, I get their burgers, and it's like they slapped a piece of cheese on after the burger was done, and then they handed it to you. Finally, they're going to do their job and actually melt the cheese. That is fantastic. This is interesting. I won't give them such a hard time on this. I like this. Instead of just tossing the onions on at the end, they're going to grill the onions to create a more caramelized flavor. Okay, good. Like that one. Good stuff. And the changes will not just apply to the Big Macs, by the way. This will also apply to regular hamburgers, cheeseburgers, any burgers on the menu. No, really? Yes, thank you, because every burger that comes out is not done right. The cheese isn't melted, the bun is iffy, there's not enough sauce, so they're finally going to do right by everyone. We'll see if the prices increase when they do right by everyone. And oh, by the way, for a little nostalgia, they're rolling out the Hamburglar commercials. You know, that character they have, so you'll see advertisements with the Hamburglar around on TV and all over the place. So very good. Thank you for finally doing what you're supposed to do with your hamburgers. We appreciate that very, very much. National days today. It is National Animal Crackers Day. Yes, of course, you eat the box of animal crackers, then you bite the head off. Yeah, of course. That's what you do. Love the animal crackers. Why not? Haven't had them in a long time. National Columnists Day. like writers, newspaper writers, and a lost art, by the way. And because now, everyone writes articles now online. And by the way, when you're looking at articles online and you see misspellings, misused words, it happens all the time. It's because everyone thinks they're a columnist. And what you're reading may not be a real publication. It's just someone who blogs or likes to write articles. But today is actually legitimately National Columnist Day for real newspaper columnists like back in the day. And it's National Lineman Appreciation Day. Tough job, the men and women working around the clock, keeping the power going and all that. Well done. We do appreciate you for sure. Gonna end your day with some good news, as we always do. Remember Murphy, the bald eagle, at a sanctuary in Missouri that thought a rock was an egg? We told you this story a little while back. This bald eagle was sitting on a rock trying to get it to hatch. He did get a baby. And here's how. He got so protective of the rock, he had to be moved to a different enclosure away from other eagles. And around the same time, someone brought in an eagle chick that got blown out of its nest by strong winds. They put it in with Murphy, and he immediately took to it. He's been feeding it fish. The two of them are bonding. It's the first time he's been a dad. I mean, I could cry. It's beautiful. A 16-year-old in Texas was at a rock climbing gym recently when his heart stopped. Paramedics did CPR for 2 hours before they finally called it off. 5 minutes later, he came back. A true miracle. A kid in England wrote the cops a letter after his toy car got run over by a real car, claimed the person did it on purpose, and asked them to catch the bad guy. So a cop named Sophie Williams sent the kid a letter back. She told him to remember there are more good people than bad, and she used her own money to buy him a new car. Love that. And finally, a 71-year-old with Guillain-Barré syndrome was left almost totally paralyzed last year. But he says music cured him. His doctors wanted to see if music therapy could, quote, open up his brain. He loves the Carpenters. He started listening to them every night before bed, trying his best to sing along. His goal was to walk and talk again. Now he's doing both. He just wanted to walk through his front door, but recently he's been walking 2 miles a day, and it's all thanks to music therapy, which is very important in this world. I truly believe that. That does it for today. Hopefully a return from Cande tomorrow. Thanks to Ryan and Amanda, our great producers. I will be here till noon with a ton of music. Jay Letterman after that. Jim Voice Guy O'Brien takes you home from 3 to 6. All our shows, all the details, everything we've been talking about, our concert announcements and all the big shows we have on sale or coming up on sale, including Cody Johnson. Find it all on our socials or licountry.com. Going to be about 58 or so mix of sun and clouds today. Let's hit the roads. My Country 96.1.
Phathead and Cande in the morning, weekdays 6 to 10 a.m. on My Country 96.1.